Our oldest son died. It'll be 20 years this July. And we just think about it every day. We are 20 years removed from it, and we still think about it every day. He was in his last semester of college as an engineer and contracted hantavirus. We came to find out many weeks after he died.
So he died in basically 2 days, got sick and died. And he was a really strong, wonderful Christian young man. So, and the most like me of my kids. So huge loss every day. We thought we could be really mad at God. He could have stopped it. We prayed very hard for him to keep Eli alive, and he didn't. Then we're like, okay, he used to be our best friend, God, Jesus, and now this happened, and oh, wait a minute, he's still our best friend. He's our only hope. I mean, if you thought he was your hope before, then after you lose somebody, you start to focus on heaven, and you start to realize that as much as you might want to toss him out or be mad at him, which is fine, you can be mad, but he became stronger to us. So we used to say he was our best and only hope, Jesus. And that's kind of how we've gotten through it day by day.
So you turn back and you lean into it. And it really caused me, not so much Cathy, but it really caused me to then probably go on, I guess the best way to describe it's a long journey. I had to kind of dismantle my faith. All of it had to be transformed and changed.
To become real.
Yeah. So.
I felt pretty lonely in church a lot in the beginning. That and the fact that a lot of people, when they knew about us, they turned the other way. There's a lot of loneliness and loss and grief that people think they don't want and don't really want to talk to you about it. Don't you think?
Yeah, and the world goes on at a breakneck speed, and life seems to have stopped. And I remember when I went back to work, and my coworkers, they all kind of have hangdog looks on their face. No, wow, tough, sorry, and it was genuine. It kind of went around the whole circle, and then after a couple of minutes, somebody goes, "So, okay, what should we do for lunch?" And that was it. We were done. That topic was dead,
Sealed.
in the drawer. We're over it and moving on. And it's shocking because your life has seemingly come to a standstill, and the world you can't pedal fast enough.
I remember after Eli died, my first thought was I have to find a mom that lived through this, because I didn't think I would. And I found one, and she met with me every once a week for 2 years. She'd lost a child. So we're super available. I mean, love to do that with people here if the chance comes up. Because that's the best. Helping somebody out and going, you can do this.
Loss comes to us in so many different ways. And we don't have a corner on the market. We belong to a fraternity of parents that we don't want to belong to. But people suffer and work through loss and tragedy. It's families, relationships, marriages, careers, physical abilities. It comes in so many different ways, and I can't measure that. I can't measure what it's like because I haven't lived with chronic illness. I haven't lost a spouse. So it just comes to us in so many different ways, and there's no measuring yardstick.
I think my biggest takeaway from all we've been through in dealing with losing Eli, the God is good all the time thing. When you pray to God and you ask him to do something so important to you, and he doesn't do it, then was he not good? And I hear a lot of people, even Christian people, saying, God was so good, nobody got sick today. Or God is so good, I got the job, and those are good things, but God is good even though Eli died. And God is good, even though you didn't get the job, because he's good all the time. And whatever it is he has for us is good, even though we can't always see it. So that's kind of the perspective I got out of it. And it really helps with other struggles when you look at them and go, there's something good here. I don't have to like it, but God knows what he's doing.